I'm Carrie Ivey. This is my son Robbie. We're missing one of our family members because she refuses to be seen in public with us. 17 years old, that should explain it. This is our second year as ambassador family for Northeastern Wisconsin and the UP. So thank you all for letting us tell our story. I'm usually known as the mom who's very emotional and cries, so bear with me if you see tears. If I don't look in that back corner, I should be fine, because it's their fault that happens. So as I said, I am Carrie Ivey, and this is Robbie. Robbie's dad has passed away. He was a firefighter in Iron River. He was in an accident and ended up passing away as a result of being on the way to a fire, so it's the three of us. At age 2 years old, Robbie wasn't the normal child. He didn't walk. He army crawled. He wasn't making the milestones that his sister made at that age. And the doctor told me I was nuts. You're crazy, you're just comparing him to his sister. She's advanced, blah, blah, blah. By age 4, I was a little bit concerned about how he walked. He didn't walk straight like a normal. He pivoted like one of those little wind-up toys, the baby toys. So we did a bone scan on him to find out what was wrong, and in the midst of that, we found another medical problem with his kidneys, and we got that fixed. But while we were at Marshfield, Dr. Jacobson said, we need to test this further. So ran a genetic blood test and found out that Robbie has Duchenne, which is probably the worst form of muscular dystrophy that you can have. So I was given this news by an adult neurologist. Now keep in mind, this man had no bedside manner whatsoever. None. And I'm sure that the other families here can relate to. I was told that in plain English, my son would be dead by the time he was 15. Robbie will be 16 in May. We have been through... We've been through numerous surgeries. Last year, I don't know if you remember, he was in a brace. He had a dual rod spinal fusion. He's had heel cord surgeries. My first reaction when this was diagnosed was to scoop up my kid and go hide. And Carolyn Yonk at the time was there from MDA, and she kind of opened the door and led the way to where I needed to be. Thank God for her that day, or I think I would have. Robbie's dad was kind of in denial, ignored me all the way home. There was no words spoken. Now people see me as the bossy mom, but I'm not bossy. I am proactive. I go in, I tell them what he needs, how he needs it. And school hates me, but they just get what they get. At first, people were really eager to help us, and as Robbie's disease progresses, I see family members and friends backing away because they don't want, they don't know how to help. Mostly the girls at MDA are my sounding board. I call Sarah in tears lots. Beth at MDA also, I cried for them all the time. So, travel is very interesting with Robbie. He's a normal 15-year-old, whatever normal can be when they're teenagers, because the emotional mood swings. But a day in our life starts out with me, mostly myself and Maggie take care of Robbie. Her boyfriend helps out too. I had surgery in June, so he kind of came and stayed with us and did all the lifting. It's one day at a time with us. I get him up, I get him dressed, I feed him breakfast, I give him his meds, and I ship him out the door. Big smile on my face. More like it's out the door. After school, it's homework, showering. It's kind of interesting. We have a lot of interesting conversations during this period of time. Considering that Dad's not there, I get the brunt of the really good conversation. We have, with MDA, twice a year we do clinics. We see Dr. Edgar, wonderful man. I couldn't ask for, he was gone for about 18 months, and it wasn't the same. MDA provided Robbie with his first power chair. It was a loaner chair. We still have that chair as a backup. We have support groups. We had the opportunity to become family with the Marinette firefighters, also Menominee. We do some with Rhinelander also, we had a really good time doing that. Summer camp is probably the best week of the year for me because I get a break from Robbie, he gets a break from me. Last year his sister followed him to summer camp. That was fun. Not only is MDA an organization that helps with the things that I've mentioned, but they are family. If I have a bad day, I know I can call them. If I have a good day, I can call them. They're a sounding board, and I couldn't be the parent I am without the help from MDA. And now we're gonna let Robbie, Robbie's got a little story to tell you guys.
Hi, I'm Robbie. I'm 15 years old. I'm a freshman in high school. I like hunting. I have 3 bear down already, 3 turkeys, as many deer as there are. And so let me shoot. I like fishing, like video games. I'm the manager for a high school football team. And of course, girls. My definition of living with Duchenne muscular dystrophy is every day is a new challenge. When my ability to walk was gone, my amazing mom had to start doing everything for me. If not for this wheelchair, I couldn't keep up with my friends. My mom dresses me, feeds me, helps me take showers, use the bathroom, and then she scoops me off to school, which that's probably 7 hours of awesome. When I get to school, my aide, Chris, does everything. She helps me do the eating, stretching, and the bathroom. MDA helps me with MDA clinics, with Dr. Edgar, and physical therapy. Skip ahead.
He's a man of many words.
Summer camp means bonding with old friends, plenty of sugar and caffeine, challenging other campers and volunteers, faking sleep at 1 a.m. to avoid the wrath of Sarah, bonding with the firefighters at meals and fishing. My volunteer Kurt is a firefighter in Sheboygan. Fill the boot means people stopping in traffic to make donations to many of you here, and thank you.
We'd like to thank you all. We share our fill the boot time with Marinette and Menominee. We've also done Rhinelander. We know it's